Hey everybody. Hey Sam. Sorry, getting set up here. Trying to figure this whole thing out. I don't know if we got this autofocus thing out or not. Nope. Okay. That just makes it worse. Oh well. Okay. All right, Sam, Tanya, Michelle, Susan, April, Wendy, hey. All right. So I still can't figure this autofocus thing out. I don't know what's going on with it. It's fine. We're going to have to deal. We're running a few minutes behind today, but not too bad. All right. How was everybody's week? I've been playing catch up all week and still haven't caught up. Hope y'all are doing a little bit better. Why are you getting weird looks from your hubby? Oh. Oh. And no wonder you're getting weird looks. Hello, Margaret Ann. Well, I'm glad everybody seems to have had a pretty good week. All right. So I'm asked out this week. Last night-ish, and a little last week, but all right, so you'll notice that it's a little bit different this week, and that's because I really enjoyed this whole writing up here at the top as sort of the overall theme of the day and the stuff that got done. Hi, Mary. But a couple of things. I am changing my task list. I'm changing my task list. I'm sorry, Sam. I'm having to catch up Disney today. That's what I'm doing this evening, is catching up the Disney doodles so that I can put all of those videos up for everybody on Monday of me catching up the challenges. So what I've decided to do is go back to a running list for this week instead of a basic task list. So basically, I'm going to have Monday through Sunday over here, and the day that the task is completed on is going to be the day that I check or X out on the little list. Or that's the thing anyway, or that's the idea anyway. And then whether...
Sure, I understand.
I don't know why Siri is trying to talk to me right now. But then whether it's going to go all the way over here. All right, so everything else for the week is the same except for updating this task list to a running task list. Oh, awesome, Michelle. Yeah, I got your order, and it is actually going out tomorrow. So you are doing like the autumn theme in October. That's awesome. A couple of people have made some suggestions about what kind of items to put in for October, and I'm really loving the suggestions that keep coming into my mailboxes. Someone suggested some more Nightmare Before Christmas. For those of you who saw my October spreads last year, you know that I put Jack Skellington on my mood tracker spread. I'm going to try to stop moving my hands. And he was sort of holding up my little mood tracker. But I don't know. I thought like maybe a cute little Beetlejuice page or something would be nice, or maybe I could do like a whole bunch of different shows. It's very difficult for me to not use my hands to talk. I don't know how this is going to work out. Anyway, well, I'll talk to y'all while we start doing this. So I'm using the same colors as I did last week. the brights because it's the last week in August. So what are they? Comet, lemon, raspberry, mango, snow cone, and watermelon. That black one is there too. Anyway, I'm going to get started, so that'll keep my hands busy while I talk. But, like, all kinds of different Halloween-y type things. Like, we could do maybe like a cutesy little Doodly Addams Family. I could do a cutesy little Beetlejuice thing with characters from it. A cutesy little Nightmare Before Christmas page. And so it could be a bunch of TV shows or movies or whatever. As all part of October, which will give me my Halloween theme and something fun with a bunch of fun little characters on top of that. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to shut up, Siri. Yeah, I know. I don't know why she started talking to me all of a sudden and why she didn't understand. I'm like, well, maybe you don't understand because maybe I'm not talking to you. You killed Cortana. Can't wait. Alexis is just as bad and didn't ask for her, but got her anyway. Started marketing. Yeah, the Addams Family, all that good stuff. So that's the running thought process right now for October, which I will have to start kind of ahead of time because I'm kind of having to. That's going to be a lot of characters. I need my thingies. So that will definitely take me a while to do. My little papers back here. Bad start to the day. Daryl was sick. Oh no. Not my little buddy. Well, I hope he feels better. And then I also thought, since we're sort of doing this whole gelato thing, that I can find a way to still incorporate the gelatos in the background, but maybe have a little fun and experiment a little bit more with the actual layout. So I don't know. Need a mood thingy. What do we think would be good for the moods in October? Which Halloween thing? The little mood things to fill in. Let's see. Bats, spiderwebs. I want to color spiderwebs. Ooh, but I hopefully will have my stencils dug out of my office in time, because I think I had a cute little spiderweb stencil or stamp or something, I don't know, from Tim Holtz, and I'm wanting to try other things in the journal, so I'll see about that. Because I like suck at spiderwebs otherwise. Bats. I'm still blaming you for me wanting gelatos. Well, you can blame me. It's okay. I'll take the blame for it. I'm all the way over here. You can't get me. And I'm not on your September tour, so yep, you still can't get me. So yep, blame away, little cats. Because I did sort of a moon and mood phase tracker last year that I had Jack Skellington sort of holding up, but I didn't want to do that this year, so. Definitely want something different. I need a question answered about gelatos. Once you put it down, will it reactivate if it gets wet? We can find out. I don't think so. Not if you put it down dry, but well, if you put it down like this dry, I don't think so. I think you can like go in and smooth it out with a water brush if you go in just straight with the gelato. But I don't know as far as how much it reactivates. We can play with it later. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. You'll get me next year. Well, if your memory is anything like my memory, you'll have forgotten by next year. So that's okay with me too. No, you've forgotten in 5 minutes. So definitely good with that. All right. So I made this little strip here to go in between the days of the week and the actual tasks themselves. I just got to be careful right there. All right. I like the background the way you were doing it. Oh, thank you. I am really, really enjoying it. And I love the amount of color that it puts on the page, especially in the monthly pages. So I'm really, really liking how that came out. You don't forget a lot. I forget everything, like almost instantly. Andy is laughing at me. I don't know if y'all can hear his little snorts in the background. Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember being mad at him like nobody's business. But, yeah, apparently everything else I forget. Oh, yeah, they heard you snort, baby. Sounded like a dog. Why would you cry? The butt-bups are outside with Brittany right now. Andy decided he was going to do yard work yesterday and stepped off the back of the truck wrong and twisted one of his ankles and has been limping around here ever since. So the poor baby is in pain. And little sissy man almost cried yesterday when I put an ice pack up against it. That was funny. Because it was too cold. I took good care of him. I made him, I made him a like foot bath with Epsom salt. I made sure that I kept wrapping it up nice and well. We put an ice pack on it. Now he's keeping it elevated. I'm taking care of him, but I can make fun of him in the process. Yes, he does think he's dying. A little bit. That's okay. He's not. He'll live. You're not dying, baby? Oh, yeah. He forgot that he was hurt this morning, apparently, when he tried to step out of bed all regular. That didn't go over well. Did it, baby? Not at all. Screamed like a girl. He said he screamed like a girl. Now we're done making fun of me now. Go back to your work. Probably not, baby. You're so cute. You're fun to make fun of. I know. I love you. You know I love you. To bitty bits and everything. She needs to get gelatos. I told her not to get any since I have some. Oh, you're letting her use them now? I mean, do you have all of them, though? Because if you don't have all of them, I might be with her on this, that she needs to go get some more. Susan said, old people need to be careful. That's awesome. That's messed up. That's not awesome. That's messed up. It was funny, baby. It was so funny. Oh, I know how you feel, Wendy. I know how you feel. She has 48 colors. I don't think that that's all of them. I'm with Mary. She needs some more. That may... Huh? You need some for bright, some for pastels, some for metallics, some for warm colors and autumns and winters, and you need more than 48. The iridescence, they sparkle. You know, I don't know what we would do if something didn't sparkle. Gotta have a little glitz and a little glam in your life. I also know how that feels, Wendy. I've got like 5 or 6 things that need to be finished, and 5 or 6 things waiting to be started, but all the supplies are together for it. See, Susan says she's older than all of us, so it's funny. Oh, and Mary doubts that Susan's the oldest. Oh, happy early birthday. Susan will be 70 in September.
Holy shit, Susan's older than all of us.
Okay, Mary gave it up. Yep, she said, yep, she's older. It's like, you win, but I'm not telling you my age. That was slick, Mary. You thought you were going to slip that past me, but you didn't. Finish the lace book, put everything else away so you could do it. A lace book? What's a lace book? Baby, nobody asked you. There are 80 gelatos. I don't think I have all 80. I'm going to have to go through the list of gelatos. And I do not. I do not eat. Maybe I don't have all of them. I'm definitely missing a couple. Sam's list just got bigger. Probably on the Faber-Castell website is where this would be, I'm sure. I'm thinking of making a photo album using fabrics and lace. I'll show you some pictures later. Go! She's looking up the list now. Shoot that over to me when you find it. I gotta figure out which ones I don't have and order those. Right? Alright. Don't you know me? Shush, nobody's talking to you. Alright. I'm colored. Pink and purple is what I got left. I'm gonna have to come in here with something else. And a big old gaping hole. And I'm missing one of my thingies. That's not purple. I lost one of my doohickeys, baby. Aren't they all bright and cheerful, Susan? That's what I'm going for. I need a pink thingy. Here's my other one. Oops. Ugh. Where is my whole other thingy, baby? I don't know what I'm doing. This doesn't help me. Huh? Oh, no, not really. I lost my thingy. I'm gonna have to dig out all my autumn colors because I don't know where my other container is. So I guess I need a new one. I think I used this one, but I don't know. Oopsies. There's a, there we go. All right. Ta-da. All right. Yeah, I don't know where my little pink one went, but here we go. Some pink over here. So what do we think this week? I did the black border last week. And then no black border the week before. Baby, I love you. Stop making fun of the way I say things. So what do we think this week? Are we doing the black border or no? All right, where else needs some pink? No border. I got one vote for no border. No border. That's 2. I can't really make up my mind if I like it in the gelatos or not. I think, you know what? I may sort of try something sort of in between. And I'll see how I feel about that. When I distress the edges of a page with something like Distress Inks, I like pick up the page itself and sort of go at the edge like this. And I'm wondering if I can get that little bitty pop of border around the edge like that, and it makes a difference, but not come in quite as much as the, I'll show you what I mean in just a second. I don't know if that's making a whole lot of sense, but that might give it just like a little bitty black outline, but not come into the colors. Maybe we can do it on our tester page before I put it on in the journal for when we see if you can reactivate the colors with water. Because on the back of this is my September monthly, and I don't really want it to show on this side. Well, isn't that nice? Ugh. I think that might have been my dad. I don't know, or Mary. I forgot I had my phone sitting here. All right, so let's see, pink. And what do we have left? We have purple left. All right, let's fill up some purple real quick. Yeah, so I think I'll test this whole little theory on our little tester sheet then, instead of doing it right here. All right. There's some purple. Smidge of purple. Purple. All right, let's see. Okay. Pinterest has a color chart for July. Oh, awesome. I'll have to look that up and print one out so that I can sort of see which ones I have and maybe which ones I don't have. Alright, purple. Do we feel like any color in particular is lacking here? I'm trying to put some purple in here. Maybe a little green right in there. I could not put the address of the chart. Oh. You mean like in the comments, if you put a link in there, sometimes it freaks out. If you separate the .com from the actual web address and people have to put it back together, just in that little one spot, sometimes it won't freak out that way. I saw that. I need to know. All right. More purple. Let's see. Oh, I'm missing a spot. Up here. It didn't like that either. All right. Well, it's stupid. If you want to send it to me, April, I can put it in the description of this so people can come back and find it later. If you want to send it to me on Messenger or something like that. All right. What? I got this spot here. I think I'm going to put some green in it. And then maybe some blue up there. And then I got this little hole right here. For, oh, polychromos. Those are the color pencils. But it has stuff on gelatos, okay? There. The green. Gelatos color techniques. Okay, cool. I will put that in the description box as soon as we get done here. Thank you, April. And so anybody after the live is over will be able to find it. Okay. Blue to fill in this spot over here. A little bit more blue. Cool. Let's put blue over here and up there. I'm going to darken that one up. And did I miss any spots? Let's see. In between all the thingies. Looks good. Oh, I think it might be time to peel things. Let me look one more time, but I think it might be. Ta-da. All right. I think besides being just a little nitpicky about little white spots, I think it's colored. All right, so I'm going to stop that. I'm going to put these back here for a minute. You are doing fall for September. What is everybody else doing for September? Yeah, I want to know that too. Time to peel. This is very, very fun. What are you doing, April? I'm trying some ideas for football. Cool. traveling thing for Wendy, who's coming over here. Ooh, gems. Just finished August with traveling. I need something for September. Oh, you're looking for ideas. Let's see. September. See, and I don't really associate anything. You could do something. You want something sort of September feely or something sort of, there's leaves, yeah. Or something just completely off the wall, April. Thanks. Got much a lot of the colors. See, there you go. I know I'm doing Halloween for October. I mean, who isn't? You kind of should if you're one of the cool kids, I think. Be doing Halloween in October. Oh, yeah, I saw Wendy suggested that for someone in the Facebook group, and I thought that idea was really, really cool. You could do, feathers in there with that, and beady things. You could use all kinds of pretty colors. Sort of like beadwork kind of little doodles and everything in there with it. That would be really, really pretty. Yep, dream catchers. Exactly. That would be awesome. I asked for comments for ideas on my Instagram page. I must have missed that. I like that Indian summer thing, though. That's going to be pretty if anybody does it. I'll have to go find your Instagram. Ooh, Wendy sent me something. Did you send me your lacy thing? My productive dragon. Okay. Let's see if I can find you. Lace book pics. Oh, is that what that is? Cool. Are you going to get me hooked on something else that I have to buy stuff for? Andy might hurt you. I think he passed out. We could talk about him all we want. I think he's taking a nap. You put all your planning ones there. Oh, okay. Cool. Here comes Devin. On his way to work. Have a good night. Oh, you are spamming me. I've got like 4 or 5 different little messages. I'm going to be so excited when I get off of here so I can look at them. Oh, cheating. I can look at them now. Maybe. How did I get on Pinterest? Not Pinterest, Instagram. Do. Ta-da! Okay, so that was fun. That was so fun. Ooh, that's pretty. It's like a photo album / junk journal thingy almost, right? Oh, oops, surprise. Ruined. That's so pretty. Did you crochet the little thingies all by yourself? Oh, those were really, really pretty, Wendy. Oh, okay. They're for your friend. Oh, over here, the friend over here. Okay. there's nothing else to peel. Or is anybody else ever a little sad when they run out of washi tape to peel up? Because I just got a little sad. So the only thing that I'm noticing with this is that while it's okay that this is stopping up here, I needed to make a little space down here, but that's okay because I can fix it. A little gap in the washi mask is what I needed so that the line carried all the way down. Yes, some and some you bought. Okay. It's done with the one for her daughter. Cool. That was very, very pretty. I love junk journals, and I like that. And you did it in purple, too, which is awesome. My favorite color. It was really, really pretty. You're doing a great job. So I'm going to come in here with the yellow and just fix that little area super quick. And bring that line all the way to, yeah, well, I mean, that is true, Susan. I definitely did. Because, I mean, who wouldn't? That is the best part. It's so the best part. Okay. That makes me feel better. All right. All right. So, what am I doing first? I need my pins and crap. Okay. And my ruler. Who mentioned the, oh, the P word. The purple part? Purple? Is that the P word? Because that's my favorites. All right. I need to, I'm trying to, oh, Wendy's still sending me a message. I'm like, why does my wrist keep vibrating? It's Wendy. It's Wendy. All right. I'll do my boxes first, I think. And then I need to make sure that I get my words in here in pencil first. But here we go. All right. Do we like the whole, I still like this 2 crooked lines rather than 1 straight line thing. So I think I'm going to do that again. The people who try to look innocent are never the innocent ones. You do know that, right? I mean, at least you're giving it your best shot. Might as well give it your all there. All right. I don't know why. I really don't know why the crooked 2 lines makes me feel better than the straight 1 line. I think it's harder to see when I bump this ruler and make a oopsie. Maybe that's why I like it better. But it has this weird look and is just appealing to me. I don't know what it is. I love the gelato background, but I refuse to buy more stuff. Oh, I'm going to have to send you something then, maybe. If it comes in the mail free, that doesn't count, right? And it's so not, you know, teasing you and, you know, compelling you to buy extra, right? See, and that's the other thing I'm trying to work out. Well, and depending upon what we do for October, like if I do a combination of just all kinds of movies and shows and things, I know that, well, you've got to have some blacks in October. That's a given. I have got a ghost in my cabinet. The oranges, like the super bright oranges and yellows and like a ooky slimy green and purple. Yeah, those are, you know, must-haves for October. I just don't know exactly how I want to lay down the gelato so that the black doesn't take over. What I'm thinking is sort of like this and then sort of cover it up in places with black like you would, I don't know, like a galaxy, but Halloweeny. A Halloweeny galaxy sort of effect. I don't know. I'm gonna have to play with it. And practice, I think, before October gets here to sort of figure out what technique I really want to use. And I mean, because I like the border, but then again, the border didn't like, it didn't pop in the same way as I sort of had it pictured in my head. It didn't scream black outline. It sort of was subtle. And for Halloween in October, I sort of wanted to, the black to be a little bit more obvious. Definitely not subtle, but not take over, but not take over. I want it there, front and center, but not the only thing that you see. So I'm thinking black with the other colors sort of popping out from behind it. I don't know if that makes sense at all. Yeah, it was smoky. Yes, Mary, it was smoky on the outline, and I want it to be stark and contrasty. Andy's up. That was a short nap. I'm going to let this line in the middle, I think, stand on its own because it'd sort of be pointless if I put a line over top of it. And then weather is over here. All right, I'm going to have a sip of Dr. Pepper. I'm thirsty today. All right. Now we go this way. He is nosy, missing all the chat. Yeah, I don't know what he would do if he wasn't at least part of the live on Sundays. I mean, he would feel so left out. I can't have that now. Oh, well, get in there and eat you something, girl. It is late. It's almost 4 o'clock. I gotta still figure out what we're doing for supper here. I made chicken parm the other night, though, and for somebody who's never made chicken parm before, I think I did pretty darn good. It was yummy. I made enough chicken to feed a freaking army, and it did not even last the next day. The piggos here had at it. Brittany's coming in.
Sorry.
You're fine. Okay, go ahead. Well, what do you mean getting? Oh, no, turn the hose on, babe. I mean, I don't know how else you plan on filling that up.
Okay.
Uh-oh, dogs escaped. They were like, if Brittany's going inside, we are going inside, and apparently was standing at the back door. They're sneaky boogers. Oh! I'm late to the party. What did you use for your background? Oh, everybody told you. Hi, Gigi. We played with doggers, but you have no fear. We're going to practice with them and see if you can reactivate them with water once they're down on pages, once we're done setting up for the week. And so we're going to play in a little bit. We like doing that. I'm going to knock every single one of these gelatos over in just a second because I'm trying to stay in frame, but now my book is sort of resting up against them. Hello. Oh, well, thank you. That's so sweet. Now we're outlining before we put all the crap in the boxes. You did miss the very exciting peeling up of the washi tape. Just very, very fun. Maybe that's why I want to practice October. So I could just peel up more washi tape and unmask my little boxes. That is, I mean, really the best part of the whole thing. All right. There. I didn't knock a single gelato over. Go me. I will now, though, because I said something. All right. Now, what do I need? I need the little lines that go across the top of each of my boxes. One, two. I watch all the time, but first time messaging. I love all your spreads. Oh, well, thank you so much. And don't not talk to me. You should totally always talk to me. We love talking. It makes me feel like I'm talking to people and not at people, which is definitely a little less crazy because usually it just looks like I'm in here talking to my desk. And it takes some getting used to, especially when new people show up. Oh, gosh. It's like when Andy and them moved in, I know that they thought, oh, this crazy woman is just sitting in here talking to a wall like it's going to talk back to her. But that's how I felt when I first started the vlog, too. It took me a while to get comfortable because now I know that people will talk back to me in the comments, but there for a little bit, it was a little shaky. I was like, oh, my God, I'm in here talking to myself like a crazy person. I mean, I talk to myself regardless, but that was beside the point. All right. Let's see. Picture finished and posted. I'm going to have to go see that. Unless we decide to reorganize our desk at 9 p.m. I went on a little bit of a cleaning spree last night, and Andy was like, can we go to bed? I'm like, go to bed. Sam, where's the picture off for the first time? I have to get on Instagram in a little bit because I can't see what's going on. I feel left out. Found it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days in the week. Yep. All right. All right, there's weather. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And put 2 by and meals on here. All right. Is that all of them? I think that might be all of them. Desk due 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. What's the betting? It arrives at 2:30. Like, right? Galena. Did I said that right this time, right? Galena. Yeah, you want it so bad, it's definitely going to show up at the later time. All right. What do I need now? I need days. I need days of the week and dates. We are starting with the 27th. All right, so if I go all quiet on y'all, you talk amongst yourselves because I'll write the wrong days. All right, 27. I'm here but doing my work, my listening. 29, 30, 31 days. And then the first and the second. What kind of spread are you doing for your habit tracker, Galena? You'll have to tag me so I can see it. I'm going to go raid the kitchen. Alright, so this is Monday. Monday. Let's change my N up a little bit. I don't even like that. And, well, we're stuck with it now. Alright, so Monday's a little squiggly. Okay. Tuesday. I just bought 3 teenagers their back to school supplies yesterday and made my bank account cry a little bit. Yeah, I'll tell you, usually I do one big spread, but I'm trying like the year at a glance calendar type of deal that makes, if that makes sense. Year at a glance. That sounds interesting. Yes, definitely tag me. I want to see it. I'm always looking at new ways to track different things. I'm thinking about adding a page to my monthly spread or monthly spreads. Because there were a couple other things, like a sort of like a goals page, and it's like that wouldn't quite fit on my intentions thing. And if I do it, I get a little dot, like little calendars, like little mini calendars, and then I can mark the day that I did the certain things on. But I don't know. I'm still working out ideas in my head, and I don't know exactly how many things I want on there yet. But I'm definitely playing with. I love seeing everybody's ideas for trackers. They just, I don't know why, but make me happy. All right, Thursday, TH. Thursday, Friday, but yeah, everybody goes back to school tomorrow. My house is going to be quiet for like 8 hours a day. I don't even know what I'm going to do with myself. I don't know what to do for a mood tracker. I don't exactly have a theme for September, but I usually don't have a theme for any of the months. So, do you like filling in little characters, or do you like the whole sort of moon and mood phase kind of thing, or like the circular trackers? Do you have like a specific kind of tracker that you really enjoy? I just ordered pizza. Amazing. Oh God, we have to order a pizza a person in this house, it seems like. Or we don't have enough. Back to school on the 4th. Yeah, I'm so excited about tomorrow, about that aspect of tomorrow anyway. Because yeah, it's gonna be quiet in my house. I don't know what to do with that information. I'm not gonna know how to process it tomorrow. It's just gonna, it's gonna be weird. Well, everybody here was really excited too. I'm like, I'm excited. Y'all don't even understand. I know that their excitement is going to wear off once they go and say hey to everybody and see them tomorrow. But mine is going to hang around for a while like, oh my God, get out of my house. For 2 weeks now, but she loves it. Oh, hi, Busky. See, y'all linger in the backgrounds and y'all don't tell me that you're here, so I can't say hey to you. But hello. I don't know what your name is, ALMS somethings. So you have to tell me who you are. I can't say hey to you. Once you see all the things and know you're not smoking anywhere, so almost heaven. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's not your name. I like knowing people's names. I say hey to everybody that way. West Virginia, Hannah Marcy's loud. Cheryl. Oh, okay. Hi, Cheryl. See? Now that makes me feel better. All right. I got a squish weather in here. It fit last week. Watch it not fit now that I moved everything. W-E-A. And of course, it would fit if I stopped trying to make it bubbly letters, but I've been trying to practice these stinking bubble letters. That's why I keep putting them in here, because some of them, half the time, they sort of look stupid. But I wanted to get better at them. Oh, I gotta squish them in here, but I think I can make it fit. She won't. Sure I will. There's no way to make that rhyme though. So I don't know. It took me rhyming Heavenly Ma'am and Margaret Ann in a little Heavenly Man, Ms. Margaret Ann thing for me to remember hers, but I don't know how I'm gonna squish together Almost Heaven and Cheryl and make that trigger a memory here. We'll figure it out. All right. What all do y'all add to your months? I'm trying to Bujo again. I love the concept, but just can't fall in love with because I'm so hard on myself. Oh. Well, everybody knows what I add to my months because everybody sees it. Got to not be hard on yourself though. I mean, you just, oh honey, did you see my mouse that looks like or my lion that looks like a mouse in my Cracked Out Dorothy crew? Everybody saw that in the lives, and I'm okay. You just kind of have to, I think it's better if you can laugh at yourself and make fun of your mistakes, sort of in a playful manner, than to be hard on yourself. That, I think, takes the pressure off a little bit. I got my package yesterday. Oh, yay! Oh, you love it? Do you love it? Because that Winnie the Pooh thing, I loved it so much. I'm so happy you like it. I've been called almost heaping. Almost heaven. I'm going to have a hard enough time remembering that says almost heaven with no vowels in it. But I'm gonna try. The Cracked Out Dorothy crew was perfect. Oh, it was fun. It was definitely funny. Hey to those who came in while I was fixing stuff. Peace mood tracker, chore tracker, monthly, weekly. Ooh, that reminds me. That was another thing that I thought about adding in case my thingy only took up one page with the little extra goals that I wanted to track or whatever through the month. Like if I only had enough to fill up one page instead of over spacing it out and taking up two, because I can't start a week on one page. I thought, oh, what's her name? What's her freaking name? Erin. Erin Blodo. Yes. Does a circle wheelie sort of chore chart that I thought would be good on that side of the page, because there are several little things that I want to get done during the month of September now that people are going to be out of the house. All right, so I don't know if I can do I'm going to try running task lists in bubble letters while I'm talking. I'll start at this end. My S's always look stupid. Like I have not gotten down how to do like an S how I want it in bubble letters. It irritates the crap out of me. I just need to sit down and practice S's one day. because that's, you know, what I have time to do is sit down and just practice letters, but we could pretend that I do. Square tracker this month. It looked awesome. I saw someone had a gratitude spiral. Oh, cool. But hers is like broken down into, you know, you've got your section for weekly things, you've got your section for daily things. It looks like it would be very helpful. I thought about giving that a whirl and seeing how I liked that. All right, I have been using the 365 housekeeping, so I don't need a chore tracker. Oh, I'll have to look that up. Does that help you? I mean, are you finding that helpful? I'm trying to find. Yeah, that was my question. That was my question, Susan. Because I have all the kids, their chores are tracked, sort of up here on dry erase boards on my refrigerator at the moment. But as far as me and Andy and things that we want to do and projects that we want to do around the house and things like that, I was looking for a better way to track those. So if you find that 365 thing very helpful, or if it might be useful for something like that, let me know. I'm going to go check that out here in a little bit, and see how that works. I might be able to fit this on here. Mainly track mental health in my picture. And see, you know what? I have completely fallen off of my year in pixels sort of mood tracker. And I keep realizing it, and then I keep going in and not filling in the days. So I'm going to have to go in and catch that thing up because it is super far behind. Oh, yes, you get things that you normally wouldn't think about cleaning, and you don't spend all day cleaning. Where did that come from? The 360? Is that the name of it? Is 365 housekeeping? If I look up those words, am I going to find it? I saw one where they draw a cute version of their house and colored in everything except for the stuff that needed doing. You color in. Oh, that is cute. That is cute. I like that idea too. All right, running task list. Weather. What am I down here? I'm to buy. All right, to buy and meals. I don't know where Andy went. He might have went and laid in the bed because he never came back out. That didn't really fit there, but yeah. Oh well. All right, I tried something like that for our decluttering, but I didn't get to color very much. I'm a hoarder, so I don't think that I would color too much that way either. But once we finish moving everything over into the outside. Oh, I think Susan won. I haven't put it in here yet, but the I don't have mushroom for drama quote. I think I have to put the pun in here. I mean, how can you not? When that you, Susan? I think it was Susan. I think I have to go with the pun. Because it's mushrooms. See, and all of my office stuff is now stacked up right here. And we're moving the kids' sleeping arrangements, and we're buying new beds for them and everything. And we're reorganizing everything in this stinking house. So there's crap everywhere, like crap everywhere. But I'm trying not to feel like the walls are closing in on me here. But yeah, I'm like a major craft hoarder. That is genius. Yeah, when I saw that quote, I was like, there's no way that I can't do that. But see, okay, so here was I love the rest of the quotes too, but I was looking for other quotes that I could possibly letter. And so what I think I'm going to do is I have some cute little watercolor things that, and I can make the cute little background that I wanted to practice. And then I could letter the rest of those quotes on top of those. Yeah, but once I saw the pun, I think it was over. I had to go with it. That's funny. That is funny. Amalgamating two houses going. It's work in progress. We are getting there. We are almost there. So things have sort of settled into pretty much where they're going to be, and everybody's getting onto a routine and schedule, and so it's going well. It was a little bit of a there for a minute, but it's okay. It's okay now. All right, so we got weather. We got our running task list. Kids coping with, oh yeah, they're all fine. It was more me. And Brittany's really excited. She is very, very excited to start school tomorrow, because since she's been down here, she's pretty much been, trapped in the house, not able to go and do a whole lot because she didn't know anybody here. So getting to go to school tomorrow, make new friends, join groups and teams and things like that is like high on her list of priorities, so that she could get out and do her, normal 15-year-old girly things. So there may be lots of nights full of screamy teenagers in my future. So I am going to be happy when my office gets here and that I can run outside and get in it when they show up. Yeah, she is, I think. And she's very mature for her age, and she's had to take on some grown-up responsibilities early on, which has its benefits later on, but is a lot to put on a child. So now she's kind of at the point where she can go back to just being a teenager, and that is very, very helpful. And for those of you who don't know, Brittany is Andy's daughter, but not biological daughter. She is his adopted daughter. So when it's not any kind of negative play on Andy's character when I say she's had to take on grown-up responsibilities at a young age. That was before. So, but she has also had to move around a whole lot when she was a lot younger, and now that she's sort of in one place and secure, I think that will do her a lot of good as well. So like I said, it's just about her being able to go back to just being able to be a 15-year-old girl and not have the weight of the world on your shoulders. So that's always a good thing in my book, because she should be a kid while she's still a kid. She has enough time in the rest of her life to worry about having to be a grown-up. All right, that is so crooked. Mills is so crooked. That's not even close to straight. Ooh, what kind of news? I saw I have news and I got excited. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. She's a sweet girl. She's great. Yeah, I think she will too, Susan. I think she will definitely blossom. Oh, yay for your daughter. Congratulations to her. That is awesome. We're going to have to fix Mills somehow. I don't know how yet, but I'm going to have to fix it. Maybe drop shadows will make my letters look even. Look how, see, when I tell you that my S's are stupid looking, look at how wimpy small that S is, and compared to the rest of the letters. I got a picture of the ring, so I told him off for not asking permission. About to run out of Dr. Pepper over here. All right, so what's next? Now I need a title up here before we play. Oh, well, let's look at stickers first, because I'm like, I know I don't have a lot of stickers left, and so I'll see what I've got here. All right, so I've got this set of stickers that had the little squiggles through it from where my printer was running out of ink. I've got this leaf, a flip-flops, a watermelon, and a shell here. Maybe we can do something with washi tape, because this was a sheet where I didn't print these words out. So I got all this washi and all this washi. Well, I don't know if I want to cover up my background. And then I got this little sidebar with this palm tree on it, and I got some boxes and some flags. Unless she falls pregnant. Let's see. So, well, those are the choices while I'm figuring out where August is going. So oh, I need August and September here, because we got to go August 27th through September 2nd. All right, let's figure out. So if I make August, and then put September. Try not to write it all big and then run out of room at the end. All right, I'm just going to go with it. We're just going for it. August. Oh, and I will have you know, Usky, I have never written so slow in my life. I was so nervous about writing in your journal. I was like freaking out, because I was like, my hands weren't shaky that day, and I was like, okay, time to do it now. But I was like, I know as soon as I go in here with pen, I'm going to misspell something. I was so worried about that, but I think it came out so good. August. But yeah, I have never written anything so slow in my entire life. I am misspelling August because I'm talking. Ink is expensive. Another reason to bullet journal. The money I'm spending on ink is cutting into my purse shopping money. I gotta fix August here. So I've got Alcest, apparently. I don't know. It's that weird looking G. I can make a weird looking G. Has this thing right here. It comes around and does that, right? Is that a G? I don't know. Is that the typeset one? That's fixable. Do the G and go. Okay. That's what we're going with. Just a weird, random G in the middle of. Let's see. If we hook it to the U, it'll look like it belongs. I don't know. We're gonna see. You have to make fun of yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Put weird typeset G's in there. When you mess something up. There we go. I feel old. There we go. It looks ish like it belongs, right? Sort of. Kinda. Well, it goes there now. All right, let's see if I can spell September right in one shot. I don't know how to do a typeset P. Timber. At least with having to have both of the month names in here this week, I have less room for stickers, which is a good thing and a bad thing. I'm running out of stickers that sort of go together. I didn't print anymore. So I don't have a whole lot to choose from. All right, September is spelled right. Yay. All right. There you go. You'll never improve if you don't make mistakes. That is right. Okay. That's definitely right. All right. So September 20, or no, not September 27th, August the 27th. 2, 7. We can do it. Through the second. Ta-da! Okay. This is week 35. I didn't put the week in last week, but that's okay. I'm going to put week. Well, I'll squish week 35 in here somewhere where we'll figure out what we're doing with the stickers. All right. All right. Oh, and I have black and white stickers. Black and white stickers. Washi tapes. I don't know. These little toucan washi tape might be kind of cute, like up here. I've got 2 of the sort of lighter colored ones, and then 1 of the really bright ones. And then I have got some stuff with lines through it, which is fine, and some black and white stuff. So what are we thinking? I kind of think the black and white stuff might pop out nice against the doohickey, the background. Got these boxes, but I don't usually use that behind something bigger in black and white on this kind of thing to make it pop out. Toucan and the black and white stuff. The toucan washi tapes or the toucan bird, you think? Toucan bird thing. Okay. We want him. Where do we want him? We want him down here. Because he'll probably fit up here, but then we don't have a big thing in the black and white stuff. Well, we don't really need a big thing if we're going to just put like 2 things over here and put Mr. Toucan over here. Toucan bird above the weather. Alright, let's start with my toucan bird thingy. I had a load of Galaxy washi ready to go for November. Oh, cool. I gotta play. See, that's another reason that I want to play with this whole idea for October and letting the colors pop out from behind the black. Because that will be the same sort of technique I'm thinking that will work for the Galaxy stuff in November. And then I'm going to have definitely some Galaxy type washi tape. I'm going to play around with the iPad and watercolors and all kinds of stuff in Procreate to make my washi designs. Okay. What do I want? I don't know what I want. Maybe my pineapple and my coconut over here. Or my coconut might fit like, ooh, right in there. My coconut will go. I did an opening it with Daryl. It's like opening Christmas presents with an excited octopus. Rest of the day with my feces. Hello, you two. Oh, that is so stinking cute. All right, I think, let's see. Let's see where my coconut goes. I think my coconut, I want it right here. There we go. Coconut. Pineapple. He did the thumbs up. Oh my God. It's over on your YouTube. Oh, I gotta go see that. Oh, he did the thumbs up. He's so stinking cute. I just don't even know. Oh. All right. Let's see. We'll do track. So mess up. I don't know what to track. Okay, yeah, I gotta go check that out, Sam. There's all my fruits. There you go. That's all my fruits right there in this corner. I got ice cream and a popsicle. Ice cream and a popsicle. I'm so gonna hurt tomorrow, but I got a green dashboard. Ah, what am I doing? 3 kids, that's expensive. You think, we got 4 teenagers. Ugh. Heavenly Man, that was supposed to be 4 rolls for 3. Oh, there you go. Wait, they can one thing and type in another. That's what happens to me. Alright, so we've got, you know what? I'm gonna pull, because you can't see through stinking paper. I'm thinking up here, maybe here-ish. What about these? I track my moods, track how bad my PTSD is, track my Do you not on the same level? Right one up top up here. Michelle, what kind of tracker did you say you use? Like a year in pixels type thingy, or like one of the sort of like the out of 10. The cone at the bottom. I gotta have room for my weather, but I can't mark this off if I'm gonna have a. I can come in a little bit so that it doesn't cover up that. Oop, well, we put it down. And that's where the cone's going. I'm trying to see. He's either going to cover up my Saturday or hang off. I'm thinking, what do we think, like right in here-ish? I don't mind if he covers up part of the boxes. I don't know why my popsicle is a boy, but he's going to hang off the page up there. I didn't want to cut him. You're in pixels for the day and then mood tracker. Oh, okay, cool. I'm trying to picture it in my head. It's not really working out. What about just under the hyphen? Sort of here-ish. We're going to go here-ish. Okay, here-ish. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. I mean, my lonely little toucan and my dude and all the fruit is freaking over here, but it's okay. I feel like I need like one more thing to go up here. But I like that. Between the one. Oh. Yeah, well, that would have worked too. I don't have anything else black and white though. I feel like I do. I need like one more thing, and I don't have the one more thing because I colored my thingy in all wrong, but it would have been too big anyway. I don't know. It'll be all right. I'll live with it being uneven-ish, maybe. We'll see. All right. So we need color is what we need for the letters. What color is this? Can't remember if this was one that was not quite. It doesn't really match anything. That one's too dull. What about purple this week? Let's see. Oh, that's pretty purple. That'll work. All right. I'm going to give a little zhuzh to the words up here, and then we can play and practice. All right. Use one of the washi strips as a divider on your running task list because I like the little thingy now. But that would have worked as well. I didn't think about that or even pay attention to the fact that I still had the washi tape until yesterday when I was pulling together what stickers I had left out of my kit. I like the little strippy thing though. Fly out on the 12th. Yeah, you don't have much time to get things in order. All right. What else? Let's see. Go with different types of purples. October 12th. Give me more time to say. All right. That's a nice dark purple. What's this one? That one's cute. We'll use this one. And then I can rotate them out. We'll see. Try to make this S look a little bit bigger. You can't rearrange your entire schedule, Wendy, to give her more time to save? That's not cool. You're supposed to be able to just change your plans, right? Let's see. All right. Meals. Does that look a little bit better? I don't know. I'll do. Let's see. List. Do that all the time when I look at my bag. Yeah, y'all are not alone in that. School supplies for 3 high schoolers yesterday was ridiculous last night. I wanted to rip my hair out in the middle of the store. I really did. I'm like, if y'all tell me you need one more thing, I'm going to scream. I've been looking forward to this for over a year. So there's no changing it now. Oh well. I tried to help you, Sam. It didn't work. She seems set. There's no reasoning with her now. How rude. All right. All right, now darker purple for these. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm kind of sloppily rushing through this because I want to play with the gelatos. So this is definitely not as neat as it normally would be, but it's okay. That was a big thick line out of nowhere. Okay. Jesus, you can be okay. I'm calling this done. Exchange rate is quite good, so I can do maybe $200. Actually, that's quite a lot. Makes me to look at my quite a lot. Yes, but see, you've got to take into account that Michael's jacks up their prices like crazy. So $200. Sorry to say, Sam, does not go very far in Michael's. I mean, they are ridiculous. You have to check out like 50 different times with your little coupon thingy to make $200 stretch. And I'm out of Dr. Pepper. But, alright, so we're going to call this done for that. Because that made sense. Where did I put... Now we need to play. What do I want to play on? The thing. I mean, I guess it would kind of be helpful. Oh, hold on. I threw stuff in the floor. But I guess it would kind of be helpful to do it in a journal. Yes, the Settlers were cheaper at Target. I need to pick out my color palette for, I was I got my Galaxy set that I'm going to use for my mood tracking, I think, in November, because I've been using the pastel palettes. I think that the secondary palette is going to be what I use for this one for next month, because the pastels are just going to completely clash with what I'm doing. All right, so this is my old, my pink one from earlier this year. Why don't we use a test page in the back of it? Oh, show the Tombow pack again. This is the Galaxy pack that they just came out with, or not just. When I say just, it was probably what, now 9 months ago. So it's yeah, all of the Galaxy colors, and then you get a gray and a black in there with it. Ads, and there's another thing on the list. So I think once I dig out my secondary palette, that's what has got the good orangey greens and maybe a nice purple in it. I can't remember off the top of my head, so that I can use it for September. All right. So our question was, if you do the gelato thingy, can you reactivate it with water? Correct? Is that what the question was? Let's find out. I know if you let's put this page up under here. Okay. You go down like this straight to the page, you should be able to activate it with water. So that's like a scribble. I think it worked out. They were actually cheaper to buy singly here. Did lots of math and sent it to Wendy. I'll Sam, if you want me to, I'll open this package up and I'll tell you which colors are in the Galaxy pack so that you can see if you have those colors. All right, so then we have Smudge Dome, like that. And I probably picked the worst color for you to be able to see the stinking stuff. So I don't know why I grabbed yellow. Why don't we grab the purple? And I will. It doesn't blend out well. Galena says it doesn't blend out well. And I that would be my thought on the thing, because I know that you can activate it if you go straight in and then come back with water later. But as far as the I had yellow all over my hands, like smudging it out like this first, I don't know. Okay, yes, you can activate gelatos with water, but it doesn't blend out well. We need to see if we can chat before I fly. There you go. All right, so let me. Yes, the gelatos on top of the gesso is probably the best way to go, because then you could just, they'll run all over the page after that. But if you go straight in on the paper without gesso, that's not too bad, considering we don't want to put too much paper or too much water down on this. It's blended out fairly well. I'd say now it's stuck down there. I don't know if it'll come out after. Well, let's see if this will move. Oh, the smudgy one. I don't know how well that's going to be seen, but the smudgy one is sort of picking up a little as well. I mean, it doesn't go far, but it does move. If you do gelatos with daubers like you do blending is easier, but if you put gelatos straight on the paper and it doesn't blend out as well. Yeah, see, this is now down and it's not going to move again. Like, now that it's been wet, it's not going anywhere. So I think, yeah, once it's down, it's down. Like this over here now moves because I haven't touched it with water yet. But the stuff that I did touch with water a few minutes ago is not going to move anymore. But if you use gesso and let it dry on the paper, yeah, you can pick it up, put it down, pick it up, and put it down as much as you want, pretty much. It'll move until it can't move anymore. Oh, that gives a cloudy look. Yeah. Okay, that's what I needed. I'm not really wanting it to activate, but I think I'm... Okay, so you don't want it to activate. Well, then I would not, because it will definitely get up and start running if you spray, or if you hit it with any kind of water on gesso, it will get up and start moving. But this, I mean, yeah, like I said, once it moved the first time with the water, it's not going anywhere after that. Like, once it started to settle and dry, it's not going anywhere else. It's going to stay there after that. So, yeah, I hope that was helpful. Is anybody else curious about something in here while we're on this sort of test page and playing around? Yeah, it's like as soon as you let it sit for a minute and it decides that that's where it's going to be, I think that's just where it's going to be. That's where it's going to end up. Well, why don't we... Here, Sam. Open this pack up. I don't know why I'm making you wait, because it's right here. Okay, so the colors in this are the Colorless Blender N25, which is the one shade lighter than the black, because the black is N15. N55, so a pretty decent gray. Let's just do this as well. All right, so we've got that, which is the N25. We've got N55. Got your deep purple, sort of bluesy purple, which is 606. We got the reddy purple, which is 676. You've got two colors together, Susan. I will show you in just one second. We've got deep blue, which is 555. The lighter blue, which is 443. Green is 296. sort of the reddy pink, like the darker pink, is $7.55. And the brighter pink is $7.25. Those are the colors in the Galaxy pack. All right, 2 colors together. Let's do the pink and the purple. Let's see, there's some pink, and then we can do a smudgy version. Pink. And some purple. Some purple. I got yellow on this purple dauber, I think. Yeah, I did. That's what happened. Because now I'm like smudging yellow all over the place. And let's try, just for fun, the yellow into the orange. That might make a little bit more sense. They're closer together. Let's see, yellow. Oops. No, I just got orange all over my yellow thingy. And some orange. All right. Let's find out. Okay. Water brush. All right, so sort of blend, 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 blend. It's like I can still see where the pink ended and where the purple began. It's not like the colors mixed together, if that makes sense. It's like the yellow ran into the, or not the yellow, the pink ran into the purple. But this, because the yellow into the orange is something you probably do, it's more subtle. Like the pink tried to go into the purple a little bit, but again, you might not be going straight from pink to purple. The yellow into the orange looks better. All right, so let's again, the pink and the purple, again, on this one, it's like they're trying to mix, but they don't quite. And then the orange and yellow is a little bit better. You have the metallic Kelly Create small brush pens on hand. So it's subtle, but trying to, I think I do. I think I have them over here. I don't know if I have all of them, because people keep knocking my thing over. Let's try separate it a little bit and see if like this green and this blue go together a little bit more and maybe form sort of an aqua-ish color in the middle. I mean, yeah, you can see with that a little bit more maybe. I don't know how much the camera is actually picking up, but the blue turned a little aqua-y or a little teal-ish, but only around the edges. So it's like the colors come together but don't quite mix, if that makes sense, if I'm explaining that at all well. So Kelly Creates, how many am I supposed to have? 8? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I have 8. 6, 7, 8. I might have to. Yeah, so yeah, they come together and they sort of mix, but not really mix. I don't know if, yeah. So the green had an effect on the blue, but only around the edges does it really look teal. And the blue coming into the green didn't make much difference. I think there are 8, which are these. You get this goldy color, a bronzy color. Oh, she has them labeled. Jade, silver, right? Silver. Why is this one upside down to all the rest of them? Oh, that's irritating. Like, this is printed upside down. The rest of them are going the right way, but this one's backwards. That I just noticed. Sapphire, amethyst, ruby, and emerald. So they're all named after gems. Yes, if you want to blend them together better, yes, definitely use the gesso. And then depending upon how much water you put down. Here, let me find my gesso. Depending upon how much water you put down, it will be, you know, how much they blend out and sort of start moving. So while I'm playing with these little jewel brush pens, I can put down some gesso on this page and it will dry fairly quickly. Especially if I only put like a really, really small coat on it. Or thin coat, not small. But I'm trying to make the space big enough to where you can see them move. Let's put a little bit down here. Alright, dry, baby, dry. Alright, we'll go with that. Oof! I had dust on it. That was a dusty lid. Alright, let's set that over there. So I don't get gesso all over myself. Alright. Now we got gesso drying. Kelly Creates pens. Let's see. We're just gonna put this page behind this because I don't think they bled. But better safe than sorry. Alright, so let's go. We've got gold. They're really, really pretty colors. They're super saturated. They're very pretty colors. And the brush is, I'd say, comparable to a Tombow, maybe just a little bit more flexible than a Tombow as far as the firmness of the actual brush head. Been very instructive. Now I should go play. See you later. Bye, Mary. They look thicker than the original pack. See, I don't know if this is the ones you're talking about. See, this is the only metallics that she had available for me. So it's not really the small brush pen. Does she have a small brush pen version too? Because this is the Kelly Creates, let's see, jewel brush pen. So it might not be the ones that you're talking about. Let's see. But these are really, really pretty. These are the jewel brush pens. Let's see what else I got down here in my bag. So the other ones that she had are, these are her aqua brushes. So these are like the Zig Clean Color Real brush pens. These are the ones where the bristles will sort of spread apart. So it's more of a real brush tip. I've got her small brush pens, which is the one that I always write with. And the Dream pens. Good night. Bye, Wendy. Let's see. Those are the ones there. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely thicker. And then these are the Dream pens that are the dual-ended brush tip. So you've got this is sort of a firm, thicker end, and then you've got the little thin end. Oh, bye. Bye, Diana. I didn't even know you were in here. Those are all her pens that I have right now. If she's got some more, you've got to let me know because I don't have them and I need to have them. But those are those. And I think let's see. How dry is my gesso? That's pretty dry. This one's still tacky. All right, bear with me for 2 seconds and I'm going to have a little bit of noise. I'm going to get this dry, and then we'll try the gelatos. Got this one little spot here. All right. That's dry. Okay. So, all right, let's try. Here's some pink. Here's some purple. We'll just run the pink over into the purple. We got some blue and green. And some green. Some blue. And we can smudge out some yellow, smudge out some orange. Let's smudge out the blue and green, might be easier to see. New pens coming in September. Ooh, cool. I like when new pens come out. That means pen test time and swatches. All right, so here we go. Now, there are so many different ways that you can get this wet and move the colors around, but I'm just going to go in. Well, I've got a thicker, if I can find it here real quick. I've got a thicker brush tip that has no water in it. Oh. Let's see. Here's a bigger brush tip. Okay. Good night, Margaret Ann. All right. This one gets wetter faster, but they really start to move on top of, and they will run and mix together depending. Oh, that does mix together so much better on top of the gesso, and they'll just keep moving on top of the gesso as long as you want to sort of reactivate them. I mean, Get the pink on. The combination of that pink and that purple made a really cute pastel-y sort of purple that is now all over my hand. The smudgy version is picking up and moving around and mixing as well. You kind of lose the whole smudgy effect when you start touching it with water and moving it around with a brush, but so I don't know how productive smudging it out would be. Here's the green and the blue, and see if they mix together here in the middle and make this yeah, they make sort of this like tealy color. Now my brush is going dry. A really pretty minty color. It's like not the color I expected to come out of it, if that makes any sense, but these are weird colors to sort of combine anyway. I have enough room for September in my current book, but not October. I can do everything but journal pages. Do I split October or leave blank pages in the back of the current book? My OCD would not allow me to split October. So I would move into a new book and do something like this in your current book. Yeah, you've got some extra pages, but you've got a book that's been used that you can use for pen tests and swatches and things like that at the back. So there's always other things that you can put in the back. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to split the month. I don't know why that made like a minty color, but it did. It's like mint green. All right, so they'll pick up and they move, and these are almost dry over here. And if I get wet again, that did not sound right. All right, then they'll just pick up and they'll start moving again. So they'll get up and they'll move over and over again on top of the gesso. Hey, Brittany. Brittany says, hey, everybody. We're about done here, honey. I know that you're waiting to bring the dogs back in, and you can do that if you want to. All right, and then the good thing about gesso, anybody who is wanting to know about using something like that in your journal, is while it will sort of wrinkle your page and you'll have to flatten it back out or whatever, it protects your page and preps your page for the amount of water that will be going down and the amount of color that will be going down as well. So it's not going to bleed through. It will make your page buckle depending upon how much you use and how much water you get on the page afterwards. So yeah, you will have to flatten it back out, but that's not going to bleed through the back of your page. So, and it does take everything a little bit more time to dry on top of the gesso, but so you'll want to leave your book open. You won't want to go ahead and flip the page and smush things together. Does just gesso dry textured, or does it still feel like a page? No, it has a texture to it. It's depending upon how much you put down, you can get barely any texture, or you can make it really textured. Yeah, there are definitely gritty ones. There are smooth ones. There is white gesso. There is clear gesso if you want to be able to see through it. You can mix color into gesso and make whatever color gesso you want with your white gesso. You know, so the options there are limitless. So you can get a slightly textured feel, but there will be some texture to it. Yeah, it will destroy your markers. So if you're going to write anything out, like if you use something like this technique for an art journal page, you definitely want a set of pens that is specific for writing on top of mixed media, not your everyday pens. Because it will destroy the tips of your Tombows, any kind of felt tip marker, you know, it will destroy all the tips. So you want a mixed media set and a regular set of pens. And that's what I do anyway, because I don't like mixing the two. And that way, if any kind of gook gets out on the pen, you know, you're not writing with that on a blank page later either. All right. But put it away and can't find it. That's what I have my little rolly cart over here for, so that's like my little mixed media cart, and there's like a little bit of everything there. Let's see. Will watercolor wrinkle, will it bleed through? I know that's what the subject is, but just, okay. Okay, watercolor will buckle your page, and depending upon what planner you're using, it may bleed through. As you can see, we touched these with water and it didn't bleed through, but that is on this Scribbles That Matter Pro. The Scribbles That Matter handles water fairly well. The Scribbles That Matter Iconic does not. The Leuchtturm, the LT1917, it handles water pretty well as well, but it will buckle your page a little bit depending upon how much you use. You just want to go in there, do a test in the back, and be really easy with the amount of water, because that's an 80 GSM. The LT1917 is an 80 GSM. This is a 100 GSM. So while they can handle some, I wouldn't put much water on it. The Hobonichi, I'm not sure. I think the paper quality in it is fairly good. I know that several people on Instagram use watercolor in their Hobonichis. You just test it. I would test it on paper on one of the back pages first. I want some Posca pens. Do they smell? I can't use alcohol markers. Oh, the Posca pens do not really smell. Before I make myself a liar, though. Hold on. I have one. I don't know where I put it. Is that it? Are you it? No, you're not it. Oh, here's the white one. I wanted a bunch of different colored ones, but this is the white one. It has a little bit of a smell to it, but I have a really sensitive nose and it will give me migraines too if I use them too much. It's not anything that you would notice from here to your face. I don't think it's very, very subtle. Oh yes, I know I need to do that. Oh, see, there you go. Gigi does it all the time in her Hobonichi. So I've never used a Hobonichi, and I don't know, but I have heard that the paper quality could take it to an extent. All right. Oh, you're welcome. Has acrylic paint. Yeah, it is acrylic. It's not bad though. Ugh. I have these metallic, the watercolors that I was going to test out in one of the recent videos that I haven't gotten to yet. Is they're metallic, and it's opening the package almost gave me a migraine. So I don't know how well I'm going to do on this pen or this sort of swatch test, but I'm going to try to get through it. I've only seen them on YouTube videos, not tried them yet. So I think somebody sent me, ooh, and I just splattered it everywhere. Mine was really thin and sort of milky. This was my first ever Posca pen. And I got it because I heard that they were a little bit better on writing over top of dark ink than like Jelly Rolls, but I think mine might be a dud. This is the only one that I've ever had, and it's not as thick as everybody else's. everybody else's is nice and thick and white, and mine is all milky, and so I think I got a dud. I'm gonna have to get some more. But this is just a regular, I can't read it, but because it's in Japanese, probably Chinese. I don't know. I don't know which language that is. But it was just a white Posca pen. But this one doesn't smell, really. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, I've got Copics. I'm like running over here trying to dig out a Copic marker. So that I can compare the smell or how strong the smell is coming out of that to a Copic marker. Yeah, I ran away. Can't go near Copic markers. So, oh, the Copic marker. Oh, wow. Is definitely stronger than, God, this is. Okay, so the Posca pen is basically nothing compared to the, wow. I'm over here sniffing markers. This can't be good, right? It's this can't end well for me. Holy crap. Yeah, the Copic marker does reek. I love them. I don't know why I'm still sniffing them. I don't usually sniff them, and I don't use them for long periods of time, really, in one setting. So it doesn't really bother me to use these, I've found, but yeah, this doesn't really smell at all. Just gonna hit the kitchen. That was a lot stronger than I remember the Copics being, but again, right, I don't. Okay, so the Posca pen, the juicy, milky bit or whatever, that didn't sound right either, bled all kinds of through the paper. Oh, that's because the Copics are alcohol-based markers. They're going to bleed through everything. You do not use them in your journal. Yeah, alcohol-based markers, the chameleons, anything else that has alcohol ink in it is not really designed for planners. It's more designed for artwork, and will bleed through your paper in a heartbeat. You want to use ink that is gel, dye, or water-based, pretty much, for planners and journals and things like that. This is still not dry. So, yeah, like I was telling you, it takes, unless you use a heat gun, it takes quite a bit for these to dry up. Alright, and I'm going to probably dab that up with something, because that's just sitting there going through. And of course, the one time like I don't have anything over here is when I need it. Okay. The only thing your journal can use Copic, only journal you can use Copic or any, is the Archer and Olive. It's another journal that I haven't tried yet. Is the paper really thick in that, April? I feel bad about getting journals and then trying them once and then not really doing anything else in them. All right. So see, like, I swear this Posca pen is a dud. So don't judge Posca pens just on simply on this, because I've seen them and they're a lot thicker on everybody else. I think mine's just crap, because there's nothing white to it. There's nothing at all white to it. Oh, that's what I did, yeah, with the other thing. See, there's nothing really white about this. I know that everybody else's Posca pens are better than this. I'm going to have to go get some and try them out. All right, so yeah, I might do that too and give a couple of journals away. But then I feel bad about giving people journals that I've written in. Also, I'm like weird about it. That's fine. According to what has been said, yes. I don't know what that was in reference to. My Posca pen being a dud. I think it is. Now, okay, I have a headache. That's fun. All right, so Copics are strong. My Posca pen, and I may not be able to, oh, you know what? If mine is a dud, maybe it doesn't smell like everybody else's. I have to get some more and try that. Oh, that's sweet. That's why I try to be neat with these stinking pen tests, because they also don't want me to scribble like a crazy person in the back of it. No, the Archer and Olive. Oh, okay. Might get one of those and try it out. I'm going to have to do that because, yeah, alcohol pens, like, well, since we've already messed this page up, alcohol goes straight through. And see, this Posca pen, it isn't drying either. I think it's the best way to scribble is like a crazy person. I agree there too. But then again, if I'm going to write in something that I'm going to give away to somebody, I like for it to have some kind of sense. Let's see. I'm went in this really, really lightly because I don't want to mess up my Copic because they're not cheap. But yeah, I mean, the gesso will keep it on that side of the paper. I mean, I can tell. No, it's there, and once they're down, they're down. It's not going anywhere. So it's not going to move around, but I don't know. I might buy a cheaper set of alcohol markers to use on something like gesso. It started to bleed through the water there, but that's where the gesso isn't. That's like the very tippy top of where the gesso was. Yeah. But see, the whole benefit to Copic markers is how they blend together, and I would not destroy Copic markers on top of gesso just for blending them together. So I would just get a heavy-duty cardstock or some marker paper. I don't really care for a lot of marker papers, but that is about the only thing that these won't bleed through because they're designed to hold the ink. I like 100-pound cardstock, like by Hammer Mill or something like that. They've got some really, really smooth cardstock. The thing you want to look for is to make sure that there's no texture really to the paper when you're using Copics. You want this surface to be extremely smooth. Yeah, that's an expensive journal. $30 for 160 pages instead of $20 for 200 or 240 some odd pages. That is an expensive journal, so it better hold some good ink. Definitely have to look into it though. All right, y'all. Okay, yeah, that's going to be about all that my head can take for today. Holy crap. Has it been 2.5? It's been 2.5 hours. So, yeah, I think we're wrapping things up for today. No wonder everybody went to sleep on us. Okay, well, I hope y'all all have a good week ahead. I hope y'all found this helpful, my little smudges and everything. All right, so I will see y'all in the live again next week, and I will be doing the vlog all week this week. So look for those doodle catch-ups to come in the next day or so up on YouTube if you were interested in watching me catch up those challenges. And I will talk to you all later. I, again, hope you have a good week. I will see y'all then. Bye, everybody.